This is a sand tiger shark, and they kinda look scary. Even when the jaws are closed, these jagged needle-like teeth always stick out. That may be the reason for the tiger in their name. Though they have a devil-looking appearance, they are not aggressive animals. Unless you start the fight, that is. They can store air in their stomach and hover like a blimp in the ocean. They have a lot of weird stuff going on, but the weirdest one is their mating. When it's mating time, the female releases pheromones, and males around the area are attracted towards her. The dominant male will try to remove other males, either by pushing or even by biting. And when he wins the fight, the chasing begins. The male will nudge his nose towards the cloaca of the female and start following her. This can run from a few hours to days. But when the female starts showing the signs, he bites near the front fin of the female and won't let go. This bite can be powerful, and the scars from these bites are visible for a long time. With the bite support, the male twists and tries to maintain a mating position. If that doesn't work, he simply flips the female. It triggers tonic immobility. If you have watched my previous video about sharks, you may know tonic immobility. This makes him easy to mate. He inserts one of his two claspers into the cloaca and starts the process. The mating lasts just for around a minute. He transfers the sperm and leaves. After the female wakes up, she invites other males and repeats the process a few more times. Then, she leaves too. Females have 2 uterus, and she develops around 20 eggs in each one to fertilize. The eggs start hatching inside the womb after around 4 to 5 months. The pups hatch with sharp fangs, ready to hunt. So, they start eating their own siblings. The strongest one devours all the hatched sharks and unhatched eggs. The process is called autophagy, which literally means eating one's brother. When everything is devoured, mother releases more unfertilized eggs inside the chamber as the food for the winter. The pup lives eating the eggs in the womb soup. And around 9 months to a year later, it turns to a meter-long hunter, ready to survive in the open water. Then the mom gives birth to 2 pups from each uterus and leaves them. Both kids go their separate ways and start their own life. And after 7 years, the cycle continues. This is an ant, and there are over 12,000 known ant species. These guys are miniature cleaning agents, and they help to clear the dead and decaying organic matter from the environment. We have talked a lot about ants in fact video, so let's talk about their weird mating. Most of you may not know that when it's mating time, the ants grow wings. Yup, almost all ants you know, like carpenter ants, weaver ants, or even the sugar ants, can fly. It happens only during the mating season. Usually the queen lays hundreds of eggs every day and fertilizes them. All the fertilized eggs turn into females or worker ants. Since bees and ants are like cousins, it's the same mechanism here. But when it's the mating time, there is a change of plans. The queen stops fertilizing most of the eggs. Only select few are fertilized, and those fertilized are given a royal treatment. That means more protein and nutrition to the fertilized larvae. Hence, those larvae hatch into new future queens. And the rejected unfertilized eggs turn into wing males, also known as drones. The stage is set, and they wait for the right condition to leave the colony. During summertime, when the weather clears after the rain, the soil is soft, and that's the cue to leave the home. But I personally think that one colony leaves, it scatters the scent in the air, and the next colony follows it. The process repeats, and millions of ants from thousands of colonies gather in the sky. Since all leave almost at the same time, I made this hypothesis. Anyway, males search for queens of other colonies, grab their back, and start the sperm transfer. They sometimes mate on tree branches as well. Some ant queen mate with just one drone, while other mate with a couple of them. After mating, all the males die. Well, that's the only purpose of their existence. Queen lands on the soft soil and removes her wings. She finds a burrow and starts laying eggs. She fertilizes them, and they hatch into larvae. The queen lays few more unfertilized eggs as food for those larvae. She also regurgitates and feeds them. They hatch into females and start collecting the food for colony and the queen. Queen keeps laying hundreds of fertilized eggs every day for the rest of her life. The new colony is formed, and after the colony becomes healthy and self-sufficient, the cycle continues. This guy is a lyrebird, and it's like a portable speaker. It's among the best mimicry birds, and can produce a lot of sound, even artificial ones like siren and camera shutter. So, if you go into the moist forest of southern Australia and hear chainsaw noise, it's either the lyrebird or the deforestation. These beautiful birds have lyre-like feathers, hence called the lyrebirds. Though they look gentle and beautiful, they change to lyrebirds when it's mating time. When the male is ready, he searches for an elevated land, clears the area, and makes a stage for his performance. Then he starts the concert. He sings songs like chainsaw, laser gun, camera shutters, or even the sound of other birds. If the female is impressed, she accepts the male and gives the signal. But if she is not impressed, she ignores the male and decides to leave the place. Now, the deception begins. When the uninterested female is about to leave, he mimics distress call of other animals, or even the sound of predators. The female gets afraid and seeks the support of the male. Well, male provides the support, like this. Also, during the process, the male covers the female's head with his wings to prevent her from noticing his deception. Now, both the process and the deception are complete. When the cloacal kiss is done, the female leaves, and male starts the performance again to impress a new girl. The female leaves in search of a safe place to make a nest. But if she sees another cooler concert on the way, she will mate with that guy too. After she finds a good place, she makes a dome-shaped nest with grass, leaves, and branches. She uses her feather for flooring and lays an egg. The egg hatches after 5 weeks, and the chick stays with mom for around 7 weeks, or until it's able to take short flights. Then it leaves the nest. And around 5 years later, the cycle continues. This is a goat, and you all have probably seen one in real life. If you remember Pyrenean ibex from last video, those were true goats, the wild ones. If you don't know, mountain goats are not true goats. Anyway, the other true goats are domesticated ones, and there are over 300 breeds of domesticated goats. Either they be wild or domesticated. The main thing common between all of them is their mating style, and that's really weird. When the days start to get short and the seasons get cold, the goats enter the heat. The females start secreting pheromones in the urine and advertise their reception. They get unrest, start generating yelling sound, and try to attract the capable males. The males, they get on whole different level. Their hormone level increases so much that they can't control their urges.